As a pair, they blend imperceptibly with the youthful human landscape of their eclectic adopted city. Trotting with regularity its lakeside trails. Pedaling with some punch its tree-covered paths. Sipping a few at its street-side pubs.
I couldn't imagine living anywhere else right now.
And at first glance, you'd likely guess Jim Waltrip and Ryan Patterson were still years away from any personal economic peak.
Oh, wait, sorry.
It's going to affect my ability to run for president.
A snap assessment, both right and wrong.
Now we're feeling natural.
Wrong because at age 30, each has already banked a considerable fortune. But right on in the sense that it's probably just the beginning.
It's become like a mental disorder. Like every place I go and everywhere I look is like either a business opportunity or something that is being managed incorrectly.
And I look around and I say, how do we make money? What needs to be done? And then I just attack it.
AllWebLeads.com leapt onto the market 3 years ago, spawned from the creative critical mass of these one-time San Antonio classmates who curiously hardly knew each other in high school. When both moved to Austin, occasional beers turned to frequent conversation, escalating to all-out collaboration.
Man, you know, like, if only I could be in a business with you.
It happened with 25 grand of mostly borrowed dollars. Ryan, the MBA marketing whiz, ID'd the sweet spot. Jim, the brilliant college dropout, built the high-tech mousetrap.
We're like Lending Tree, but for insurance. And then people understand immediately, so.
Here's the nuts and bolts. When a consumer hits the web looking for coverage, All Web Leads usually knows about it through a process known as search engine optimization.
100,000, minimum age of 30.
Playing the profitable middleman, the firm then flips the data or leads on these prospective consumers to insurance agents willing to pay for prime prospects.
On average, it's less than a minute from when they click submit to when it shows up in your inbox.
The system works. The company grossed millions in its first year and has doubled in size every year since. Continuing success aside, the journey hasn't always been a joyride.
We wanted to strangle each other.
And yet the friendship both survives and thrives, leaving an enviable challenge. What next when you're self-made, loaded, and have most of your life still ahead? This is where the conversation turns compelling.
I think if you make it about money, then you kind of limit yourself. It's about creating something that you love.
And building a team, building technology, doing what we love to do, doing it for ourselves.
You got to be willing to fail, because failure is the best thing that you can do to succeed. Because nothing teaches you like making a mistake.
One day you wake up and you realize, like, well, I'm kind of playing with the big boys now, and you still think of yourself as a software engineer from Austin, you know.
Fair to say, it's a pretty nifty American tale, filled with realized gifts and gumption.
I've never been happier in my entire life. This is the place to be right now.
A healthy portion of the good stuff, smack in the middle of a story that's far from finished.
God, it's good to be here walking together, my friend.
In Austin, Greg Grugan, Fox 26 News.